Did you miss me? Oh man, I missed y'all, man. Oh, it feels good to be out of YouTube jail, man. If y'all haven't seen my video that I posted earlier today, your boy was in YouTube jail for the past 7 days, man. YouTube don't want your boy to be great, but you know what? We out, we fresh. I was in jail lifting weights, you know what I'm saying? I got bigger, I got goddamn finer. I've been drinking my juice, man. I'm feeling good. Hey man, it is what it is. This is not my first rodeo with YouTube. I've been in YouTube jail twice. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. You live and you learn. You know, hey, there are no L's in life. There's only lessons. Keep that in mind. There's no L's in life. It's lessons. You just learn your lesson. The more you live, the more you learn your lessons. So, once again, yo, I need everybody follow my backup channel. Okay, this is my backup channel. This is my new channel. Literally, if you're watching this video, you have to subscribe to this channel just in case I get put in jail again. Okay, just in case I get put in jail again. Everybody follow my new channel. This is Damn D Live News. Okay, this is where I'm just gonna be bringing you live news. All right, so please, you know what? I might change it to Damn D POV 2.0 or something like that. I don't know, but for right now, this channel is called Damn D Live News, but I might change it to Damn D POV 2.0 or something like that. Yeah, I probably will. But just for now, it's Damn D Live News. Click the link down below and subscribe. Please subscribe to my backup channel just in case your boy gets clapped again. All right. But now I want to react to Tough Love and Kwame Brown's live stream. Now I'm gonna be 100% honest. I'm not gonna give any biased judgment, any biased analyst. I'm gonna be 100% with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We all know that I rock with Kwame Brown. You know what I'm saying? For many reasons. You know what I'm saying? For first of all, Kwame Brown didn't know me from a hole in the wall, right? And he donated 500. Hey, I don't care what nobody say. Hey, if I was in Kwame Brown's shoes, I wouldn't donate me $500. That's a lot of goddamn money, okay? but for the simple fact that Kwame Brown donated $500 to my shoe back to school supply foundation that I did, that says a lot about him. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't know me from a hole in the wall, and that money was not for me. It was for the kids. Okay, so don't get it twisted. Like, oh yeah, he donated you $5. No, he didn't donate me $5. He donated the kids $5. So the fact that he trusted me with that money says a lot about him. So you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be rocking with Kwame Brown until the wheels fall off. But that doesn't mean that I always 100% agree with what Kwame says. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. All right, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. I'm gonna agree and I'm gonna disagree with some of the things. Now, Tough Love, I have nothing against Tough Love. I really don't watch his videos, to be honest with you. So I don't really know too much about him. So like the only things that I know about Tough Love is the stuff that Kwame Brown says. So I don't have any personal feelings or personal thoughts about Tough Love because I really don't watch him, and that's no disrespect to Tough Love. If you're watching this video, I'm not disrespecting you saying that I don't watch you. I just honestly don't. No disrespect, but I do want to just I'm not going to play the whole video. I'm just going to skim through it and just talk about some of the things because I remember some of the stuff, but then I don't, because this was a long ass like back and forth. So let's just get straight into it.
Oh, we got PH in it this time.
Okay.
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 Let's have a respectful conversation as much as we can. It can get spicy,
right.
it can get heated.
Just so you know, man, I'm actually opening up this lemonade. It's not no alcohol or nothing. So you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I remember. So the first thing that Kwame Brown wanted to talk about was the whole drinking thing. I think that was real stupid. I think that was real stupid of Tough Love to mention that. Bro, we grown ass men. If a man want to drink, if a man want to have a Budweiser, bro, we a grown ass men. Some people drink, some people don't. This first part of the conversation, I was like, can y'all just go to something else? Y'all talking about what a grown man is doing in his leisure, in his, off time. Like, bro, if a man want to come home after a long day of working and have a beer or have a shot of tequila, or he's at home, he can do what the hell he want to do. So this first part was stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like this conversation because I'm like, y'all talking about, but I understand Kwame Brown was talking about, he was like, well, you making it seem like I'm a drunk, this and that and that. I don't think nobody believes that Kwame Brown wakes up in the morning and takes a shot of Crown Apple. Like, when Kwame Brown has a beer, has a drink, he's just chilling, he's just vibing, he got people over, he's being social. Like, this part was stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, come on, can we get to the next subject? Because I'm like, I'm not about to sit here and listen to y'all talking about drinking. So this part was kind of like, move on.
Since you were already kind of feeling a certain type.
So your question on itself, on its face, was ignorant as hell. You asked, were you ever a leader? Were you a leader amongst men around Michael Jordan? So
okay, this part, Tough Love, I remember because
in the NBA yet hasn't won.
Because Tough Love asked the question, were you ever a leader amongst men? Did you lead your team when you played with Michael Jordan? And Tough Love right here, he was playing stupid. He was playing stupid. Either he was playing stupid or he doesn't know basketball. There's no way in hell that you are going to be a rookie in the NBA and you're going to lead Michael Jordan to do anything. Have you heard the stories about Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan is an asshole. Okay. I know his image is like, Michael Jordan is a asshole. He's not the nicest person to be around with. People that are that great have weird behaviors. I wouldn't say weird behaviors, but they have particular behaviors. Michael Jordan is that great because he's not that nice. He's very cutthroat. He's very in your face. He's very demanding. And he's not going to let a 19-year-old rookie come to his team and say, so Tough Love, this was an L for you, bro. Okay. So we starting off with 2 L's, right? We are starting off with 2 L's for Tough Love, for him mentioning drinking. Kwame's a grown ass man. He can do what he want to do. And talking about being a leader with Michael Jordan. Bro. Either you were playing stupid or you must not know basketball. If you know anything about Michael Jordan, if you know anything about basketball, stop it. So yeah, this was another L for Tough Love.
Resume.
Your opinion, sir. You were groomed and trained at 18 or 19 years old.
Driver. So the fact of the matter is, these young people are put in.
Pass over into real life.
Okay, cool. So here's my thought process. Do me a favor, man. Since this is your platform, do me a favor. Let's keep, because if you was on my,
I'm coming to YouTube, acting like I'm like big boy and people on YouTube. But how I presented the situation was, I'm just a busty bus. I came out of a cheese line. I'm not above nobody. I'm not standing on nobody's shoulders. So I answer the smallest YouTuber or the biggest YouTuber. Some YouTubers, I feel like I'm a hell of a nigga because I came out of the cheese.
Oh, okay. I remember this part. I think Tough Love said, why do you feel like you a hell of a nigga? And do you feel like you're a hell of a nigga when you around your peers, your NBA peers. When Tough Love was saying, you say that you a hell of a nigga around, you know, regular people like me and you, but do you feel like you a hell of a nigga around NBA players, around people that made as much money as you, people that was in your profession, your peers? And I didn't see the, what does that matter? I don't see see what people that don't like Kwame Brown, they like to hold him what he did in the NBA like that's all he's about, right? And they just harp on, oh, he wasn't as successful as he should have been because he's a #1 draft pick, right? So, you know, of course, when you're the #1 draft pick out of high school, people have a certain expectations. And let's say Kwame Brown didn't live to the expectations. He's not a Hall of Famer. He wasn't an all-star, you know, this and that. Okay, so in the eyes of his peers in the NBA, as far as his, you know, accolades and stats, he doesn't meet those expectations, or he didn't meet those expectations as other #1 draft picks. But that doesn't mean he's a less of a man. We're just talking about basketball. Basketball and real life, two different things. So a lot of Kwame Brown's haters or disagreeers, they always harp on what he did in the NBA. Just because he played in the NBA doesn't mean that's all he's about. All right. No, he didn't meet his #1 draft pick expectations, but still in real life, he did what he did. He bought his mama a house. He got the key to the city. He did this, he did that. You know what I mean? So he's a hell of a nigga in real life and what he does outside of basketball. So that's what people need to separate. But that's one thing I noticed, that a lot of Kwame Brown haters, they love to talk about his NBA career. Kwame Brown doesn't play in the NBA anymore. So why y'all talking about his NBA career? You know what I mean? But they saying that. See, the only reason they keep saying that because they know that he didn't do as well. You know, he didn't meet up to the expectations. He was the butt of the joke, right? Let's all be honest. Let's keep it a buck. Kwame Brown was like the butt of the joke in the NBA. Let's just be honest. And let's be honest. He was. And people like Stephen A. Smith, the media, used to use Kwame Brown as, you know, like the piñata. You know, it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't know that Kwame Brown was a person that he is today because he wasn't talking back then. You know what I'm saying? So now we see him talking. We're like, oh shit, Kwame Brown actually has some substance to him. And that's why a lot of us gravitate towards Kwame Brown, because he has a lot of substance. He talks with a lot of wisdom. He opened our eyes to the go along and get along game. Like, we knew about the go along, get along game, but that was just us from the outside looking in. He's in the inside telling us, no, hey, it's a real go along, get along game. So when he came on the scene and started talking, it was like, oh shit. Somebody from the inside is telling us what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, Tough Love, I'm gonna give you 3 L's on this one. 3 L's.
Service protects all of my rights. Numerous of things.
Doing a conversation. If right now I was drinking alcohol.
No. How many beers do you know standing on what I said?
See, and now they're going back to the alcohol drinking. He's a grown ass man. Kwame can do anything he wants to. If Kwame Brown was to chug a bottle of tequila at home, he has a right to. This was stupid to me.
That's no. You that you were drunk in the video. That's cool. That's fine.
Nigga, Do you know how many times I've been drunk on live? What does it doesn't mean nothing, man. We are grown ass men. It doesn't matter. Why are you monitoring what a man consumes in his body? It's not that serious, bro.
I was actually laughing because if I haven't shown how ridiculous these men have been behaving, then I don't know what you've been seeing. A Kwame Brown shot at his own children, and then the Kwame Brown that they figured out it was allegedly a rapper.
Let me ask you a question. Do you want me?
What I'm saying is, so you want me to entertain buffoonery?
Do you want me
to go back and forth with guys that's calling my mother the B word and a guy who said he's gonna buy my mother's house and give it to the guy?
I'm saying, do you want me to entertain the chat or you want me to entertain you?
Huh?
Because you thought
Oh yeah, this was when it seemed like Tough Love was worrying about the chat more than actually talking to Kwame Brown. But I understand because you want to see what the people are saying. But Tough Love, you got to know this is an away game for you. This is a long away game. This is not a home game for you. So you know when you go to somebody else's house, when you go to somebody else's arena, they're going to boo. They're not going to be cheering for you. So you got to focus on the game and focus on the mission. Don't listen to the fans. Don't listen to the audience. That's what they're there for. They are there to root for their home players. So it seems like you was getting a little distracted.
Oh, this is sneaky. This is that. I'm like, you can see the video for yourself if you watch it. Just like you encouraged me to watch this 4-hour video. Well, hell, watch the.
How nice you talk or not, you want some of those cookies. That don't mean that's all you want. But it's the same result, and that's what you're doing on YouTube.
Well, let's stay with that analogy. Let's stay with that analogy. If we both see an attractive woman and we say, yeah, I would love to have sex with her, which is fine. Everybody ain't gonna always talk about trading and coding or whatever. But my thought process was, let's get back to the positive.
Okay. So this was the area when Tough Love was like, yo, I first started watching you when you were talking about trading and coding. And it seems like you got off topic and started doing YouTube beef. Now I'm gonna keep it 100%, right? I have agreed with Kwame Brown all the way, and I have, gave Tough Love 3 L's right now. Now in this situation, okay, I gotta be honest, Tough Love is a little right, okay? Is a little right. But what Tough Love doesn't know is that Kwame Brown does like a hour live stream, an hour and a half live stream. In the title, it may be about Gilbert Arenas, it may be about Tommy, maybe about this and that. But during that hour of live stream, he does talk about coding and trading and, things, the original message. So he does talk about his original message when he first entered YouTube, but it's covered over the YouTube bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like a jawbreaker, right? It's like a bubble gum. It's like I'm trying to think of a candy. It's like a I can't think of a candy, but it's like when Kwame Brown speaks on coding and trading, he talks about it and then he goes on to, Tammy and this and that. So a lot of people don't hear that because maybe they don't watch the full live stream. So I can agree and disagree with Tough Love. He said that he's not subscribed to Kwame Brown, right? So he doesn't watch all his live streams. He just watches what is sent to him. And what's sent to him is just the negative stuff. So Tough Love doesn't hear the positive things that Kwame Brown talks about the code and tradings and about this and that and that and this. So, does Kwame Brown, is it his title doesn't say code and trading, but when you watch the video, he slides it in. You know what I'm saying? The title might be about Tammy, Gilbert, his haters or something else. But in the midst of him going off on Gilbert, he slides in, code and trade and stuff like that. So I guess what Tough Love is asking Kwame Brown to do, he's like, stop talking about them. Let's hear more about code and tradings and your message. And, that I can slightly agree with, you know what I mean? Slightly agree with. I know Kwame Brown is a very strong-willed person, and he doesn't like anybody saying anything about him. But I have mentioned this to Kwame Brown before. You got to ignore these niggas, bro, because they are baiting Kwame Brown. They know that Kwame Brown cannot resist not to talk back about them. People know if you say something to Kwame Brown, he's going to respond back. And that's them baiting Kwame Brown. And I think he knows that. But, he just got to get his shit out. You know what I mean? Kwame Brown is the type of person where he just got to get his shit out. But eventually, Kwame Brown is just going to have to, if he really wants the beef to stop, he just has to completely ignore him. I know it's going to be hard for Kwame Brown because he's very strong-willed. He don't want people playing on his name. He don't want people lying on his name. And I understand. Trust me, people do it to me. But trust me, Kwame, I know how it feels when people be lying on your name and you just want to go off. But sometimes you just got to ignore that shit and think about the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? Forget what they saying because they are baiting you. They are baiting you to go back and forth. And they know that you're going to go back and forth. So they keep saying stupid shit so you can respond to it. So you just got to learn how to ignore that shit and stay, you know what I mean, on point. So this, I can kind of agree with Tough Love.
What black folks and some people,
this is for the greater good. So if you start talking about trading and coding and I pass that on, I would expect the same courtesy back and forth and say,
YouTube is sending me your videos and I say, why are you saying that's false? And then I can answer.
Well, I mean, if you say it's false, I would think you would follow up with the actual answers. That wasn't the original statement. It was, you are putting my name in videos. And I said, well, you're putting other people.
Okay. So this is when Kwame Brown was like, algorithm thoughts, right?
About me. Gilbert Arenas just went on Instagram.
Okay, now, as I said, I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it 100%. This is when Kwame Brown was talking to Tough Love. Why you talking about me? Why you put my name in the titles and things like that. The algorithm thoughts. I'm gonna be 100%. We all algorithm thoughts. Let's just be honest, bro. I'm going to give an unbiased opinion, unbiased thoughts. We are all algorithm thoughts. Let's be. Can we be honest for 1 second here? Before Kwame Brown went on his rant, before Kwame Brown went off on Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, let's be honest, we was not talking about Kwame Brown. Maybe a few people was, but the masses, I didn't know Kwame Brown even had a YouTube channel. Can we be honest? Okay. 90% of us know about Kwame Brown in 2022 because of that viral moment. Can we keep it honest? I'm not about to lie and be like, oh, I was the biggest Kwame Brown friend when he was in the league. I'm not going, I wasn't. I didn't know too much about him. But when I heard him speak, when I finally heard him speak, when we finally heard him speak and we finally heard his message, we like, oh shit, he's actually talking about something. But we never knew because we just never knew. So everybody that is talking about Kwame Brown, whether it's good or bad, we all using his name because he's popping. Can we be honest? Let's all be honest. It doesn't matter if it's me. It doesn't matter if it's self-talk. It doesn't matter if it's Tommy. The people who like him, the people who dislike him, we all use his name because he's popping. And you talk about him whether you like him or whether you don't like him. Do you like his message or do you don't like his message? That's what YouTube is about. Let's just be honest. This is what YouTube is about. Content creators, we have to talk about trending topics. We have to talk about people that know them. We can't just talk about random people that nobody knows of and people are like, who? Who is that? You know what I'm saying? So the whole algorithm thought, I get it, but we are all algorithm thoughts, low key. We are all algorithm thoughts, low key, because everybody that 90% of the people that are on YouTube that are talking about Kwame Brown was not talking about Kwame Brown before he went viral. Let's just be honest. But like I said, most of us are rocking with him now because we like his message. We like his delivery. We like what he stands for. Masculinity, kids, code and trading. You know what I mean? We like his message. We didn't know about his message previously, but now that we do, we're like, oh shit. Oh, this dude is actually talking about something. You know what I'm saying? So, Kwame Brown, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We all got a little algorithm thought-ish in us. I'm just gonna keep it funky. I'm just gonna keep it real. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. That's YouTube. We have to talk about people that are known, trending topics, and things people know about. It is what it is.
You are a stranger to me. You can't go and pick, I would do this. I don't understand how that's not a comparison.
Yeah, but you see, here's the thing. You're making this like this a thing, and it's really not a thing. If you was the number one, what you are, you're the number one draft pick or whatever.
Somebody else come back and say that you're not because they're a peer, then I'm supposed to take on their thoughts?
No, the thing about it is it would be more reasonable to say, not only do I feel this way here on YouTube, but I feel this way in real life around other people that are being honored as being one hell of a.
Okay. Yeah, this was another part. This was another L for Tough Love because he kept talking about your peers, why you didn't go to the All-Star game, and Tough Love, just Tough Love. See, I can give you your credit when you say stuff that makes sense, but this stuff, why does it matter what his peers think? See, there you go, gravitating back to basketball. Kwame Brown's not playing basketball anymore. He's a retired athlete. He's a retired NBA player. Now, this is his post life. This is his post journey. Why y'all keep talking about basketball? So come on, man. It doesn't matter. But since people want to harp on that, didn't he have Allen Iverson, one of the top, one of the 175 greatest players of all time? Wasn't he on live stream with him, giving him his props, giving him his love, giving him his support? Allen Iverson. So that's his peers, right? and Allen Iverson gave him his credit, showed him love and everything. So I don't understand this part. This part was stupid. Tough love. This was another L for you.
Yes or no? You won't. And another thing, regardless, I could stand next to MJ, Jerry.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it matters to me if you're saying if you're promoting an image on social media and you're saying you're one hell of an N-word. The thought process is, do the people where you played at the organization?
That's stupid. I don't. That was a dumb question. Like, what does it matter? What does it matter what other people say about you? Like, that shows the mind state of a lot of people. Why does it care what other people think about you? If people don't like you, does that mean that you're a bad person? Do you know how many people dislike me or say things about me? Doesn't mean that it's true. No, they just some hating ass niggas and they just gonna point out the bad. Like, what does it care what other people say about you? What does it care what your peers say about you? As a man, you're supposed to be confident in your abilities. You're supposed to know what you have done in your life, the accomplished, the things that you have accomplished, that you know that you did in your life. Like, why do people need to tell you that you're a good person? Nobody needs to tell me nothing about me. I already know. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't see that. It's like, well, who cares?
Message is that if someone's talking about somebody they don't like, and I think you're well aware of that, that's why you continue to circle the wagon on people like myself and people the go along, get along game that you claim I created and that you guys talk about every day. That's just horrible. A guy came to the internet talking about trading and coding. And the fact that you guys can't say and rally behind that, yes, it's not benefiting Kwame to have trading and coding in schools. I'm out.
A lot of that onus is going to fall on you because of a lot of people are coming to watch you. So they may miss the trading and coding and get the drama and gossip. So my thought process is, well, maybe I should reach out. Maybe I should. I don't have a phone number. Maybe I should do a video and say, hey, man, let's get back to that consistency level. So if that's something that kind of seems odd to you, then, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It
seemed odd to me because I don't agree with everything Brother Charleston White say, but I'm a strong believer in that a lot of people just want to run their mouth.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of,
so I'm involved in the fellowship program.
Let's kick each other draws in the ass with the work. Mm-hmm. I said that, you know, YouTube does love a little bit of roasting and drama. You guys want to make it beef or whatever, but Vanessa Fraction and a lot of people understand it's just roasting. You don't hang with celebrities. That doesn't mean nothing. Most celebrities are damaged goods. Okay. I've been around them. I don't want nothing to do with.
I don't understand that part. A lot of celebrities are damaged goods. Facts. So I don't understand that part.
I think that, you know, it's interesting to me that I don't know on your screen how it looks, but me personally, my page wouldn't want it to overshadow what it.
You saying that I'm off message? I said that we're going to take these jokes and we're going to help these kids.
But I mean, to be honest with you, man, I think it's a lot of people who understand that concept.
Well, the thing that I'm confused on, and this is what I'm confused on with a lot of people that say they don't like Kwame. It's like, I don't see these people that claim they agree with me on trading and coding. I don't hear the people mentioning trading and coding on their channel unless they're telling their audience that I'm not talking about it in school.
I know for a fact I got one video critiquing, saying if trading and coding is something that I'm missing and I need to, you know, get back to, that's not an issue. My thought process is
now they're talking about the whole, you know, Kwame Brown. You need to talk about coding, trading more. But as I said in the beginning, Kwame Brown title doesn't necessarily say coding and trading, but in his videos, when he goes off on people, he talks about coding and trading. So if you don't watch his videos, then you're not going to catch it. if you're just someone that just dips in and out, if you're someone that just, you know, gets sent a video clip and a timestamp of what he said right here, you're gonna miss what he said before then. So no, Kwame Brown doesn't title every video, "We need code and trading for school." That's not his title in every video, but he does talk about it in the midst of the bullshit.
Now I have a reason not to like him. Box me in. I don't like people that try to box me into something. I never said I was just going to talk about trading and code. I've talked. And that wasn't a beef.
Okay,
I've said
I'm oblivious to you dragging other men, and I only. My thought process, I don't think there's a lot that we disagree with. I think my main thing was being consistent with the trading and coding and talking about it. I get your point with saying that.
Yes, go in his chat. I've seen you in his chat.
You have not seen me in Tommy Sotomayor's chat.
And I just
but I don't have to look at the chat. I'm engaged.
But my thought process is, if you want to be, you want to go where you can feel like you're getting something.
If I was Dante Wilder, I would have did this to Tyson Fury, and I would have got knocked out in one punch. Well, let me say this: you can, because that's what you want to say. So I'm
asking you a question.
So I'll say this: you can't find an NBA player that disagrees with what I said on the internet, other than you, that's in the same YouTube space and gets paid off talking about me.
How do we know who cares about what you're saying on like?
I got Charles Oakley's cell phone number. I talked to him in private. He's doing his rounds. You think Charles Oakley, if
now, Kwame Brown, it would be dope for you to get Charles Barkley on your live and y'all to talk. You know what I'm saying? That would be dope, because yeah, he's doing his little book tour thing, you know, so he should definitely stop on your platform. That would be dope, you know what I mean, to hear you and him talk.
You know, Gilbert Arenas say I am a bust. That don't bother me.
Yeah, I mean, you see, here's the thing. We're going back to people that I guess that are now their names are floating through YouTube. I'm talking about other people outside of YouTube that don't have no channels or whatever case to be, that was in the NBA, that was successful. Do you feel the message that you promote on YouTube, however you feel about yourself and whatever it is that you say you accomplished, do you feel the same way standing beside them in their presence versus just...
Okay, so we going back to that shit. It is, I don't know. Doesn't matter.
I want to talk to him about the dress. And you think Dwayne Wade would have got on the phone with me?
I think he would have respected it more than doing a public video, yeah.
If anybody said to me, hey, call my phone, I want to talk about your child. I want to talk about you as a man in private. So the fact that I said wife, that's what beta males do, try to turn up to find a reason to get tough. I said your wife run you. I never said anything disparaging about her.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think this is when this is when tough love. I think this is where I'm going to end it, because I'm getting tired. I'm getting hungry. I need to eat some food. This is when tough love was like, how can you give your opinion about people, but people can't give your opinion about you? I think that this is what this is all about. And this is how we're going to close it. Keep it all the way 100. I don't think that Kwame Brown doesn't mind people giving their opinion about him, but it's just the it's the way that you give your opinion. Do you go overboard? Do you disrespect? Do you mention his dad? Do you mention things that doesn't have to do with him, right? People always like to bring his dad up and what his brother, you know, anything that doesn't have to do with him, you know, he takes it personal, as he should, you know. So you can disagree with Kwame Brown, but I feel like Kwame Brown takes it personal when you take it personal, when you start throwing, you know, personal shots and being disrespectful. I think that's the problem. And that's what people do on YouTube. They take it a little bit too far. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with disagreeing with what somebody says. I don't 100% agree with Kwame Brown. But you don't see me just going off, be like, he's a whole ass nigga, he's a bitch ass. No, if you disagree with him, you can respectfully, politely make a video and like, Kwame Brown, I don't agree with you on this point. Let me give you why. Let me give you my reasons. But you don't have to jump out the window and start saying disrespectful things. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he doesn't mind people talking about him. It's just the way that you talk about him. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we gonna end it off right there, because I'm tired of talking and I'm hungry and I'm about to get some food. So other than that, man, like I said, I didn't agree with everything Kwame Brown said. I definitely didn't agree with a lot of what Tough Love said. Some of the stuff Tough Love was talking about, it was just irrelevant. It's like, doesn't matter what people think about in the NBA is gone. He hasn't played in the NBA in about 13 years. Why y'all keep talking about the NBA? We talking about what he's doing in real life. All right. He played in the NBA as an entertainer. Why he's not playing no more? You know what I mean? But salute. This was a good conversation. I'm glad they were able to talk about it. Salute to Kwame Brown. Salute to Tough Love. I don't have nothing negative to say about Tough Love, because I really don't like watch him like that, and that's not being disrespectful. It's just, you know, it is what it is. But salute to both of these brothers, and make sure y'all go follow my damn D backup channel. All right. Go follow my backup channel. Other than that, your boy is back, and it's time to get back on the grind. We out of here, man. Hey, everybody needs to follow my backup channel right now. All right. It's your boy, Damn D. POV, signing out. Peace.